fake challenge video.
No.
What? Why not? You just barely started your channel.
Yes.
You posted only 4 videos.
Yes.
And you're trying to jump straight into a challenge video?
Yes.
Without even doing the new YouTuber tag.
What?
Hi, how are you doing? Welcome back to LittleDewDroplets. My name is Stu. Which is something that you were about to find out anyways, because today I am answering the new YouTubers tag. Now, for some reason, when I was looking for a new YouTubers tag 2017 type of thing, I came up with 2 very different question sets. It's like a lot of people were doing the same tag, but some were eliminating questions and some were changing questions, and so what I decided to do is I am going to answer all of them and then going to edit them down depending on how long the video gets. Because I definitely don't want an overly long video of me answering questions that no one asked me. Starting off with, what is your name? My name is Stu. But yeah, if you saw my first video, you probably remember that I said my name was sort of Du. And that's because my name is actually Rocío González, which is a Spanish name and also a very hard to pronounce correctly in English name. Du is actually the literal translation of my name, which I absolutely didn't come up with. It was my boyfriend's idea. I was complaining to him because I didn't know how I wanted to present myself to people, because I didn't want to put anyone into that uncomfortable situation in which I say my name correctly, then they try to repeat it, but it sounds completely different from what I just said, and now they are self-conscious, and I'm aware that they are self-conscious because my name is really hard to pronounce, and it just ends up being a pretty awkward moment for everyone. Although maybe it isn't really awkward and it's just me being an anxious mess. Anyways, the point is that he answered, why don't you just use your name but in English? To which I answered that my name doesn't have an English version. The closest sounding thing is Rose, which is the literal translation of Rosa, which in my city at least is an old woman's name. But then he sort of blew my mind because he said, well, use the literal translation of your name then. And I realized that, hey, maybe I couldn't use morning dew, but I could use dew. But yeah, that was the first question and I'm already overextending myself, so I think I better start speeding this up. Another question is, how tall are you? The answer is not. I'm not tall. Where do you see yourself and your channel in 5 years? Where do I predict I'm going to be, or where do I hope I'm going to be? Because those are very different answers. I don't like to predict. I don't have future vision and I don't want to meddle with that because I'm gonna just put expectations on my shoulders that I don't know if I'll be able to accomplish. But where do I see myself in my dreams and my desires? I see myself at VidCon and hosting meetups with a tight-knit community, a community where people can find support and friendship and maybe even a partner. I would love it if I could see myself in 5 years having, I don't know, a couple million subs and getting to work with people that I've seen on YouTube for years, and that would all be awesome. But more than anything, I hope in 5 years I can have a community that I can be proud of, a community that can help people in the way that a certain community helped me and changed my life. A fan community can be just so important and can be so life-changing, and I really hope a community that I build or that I help build can do that. I really wish for that. How many siblings do you have? I have this very cool, very non-nerdy sister right here. One question that was pretty similar between the 2 question sets was, what is your favorite YouTuber and what is your favorite new YouTuber? And I was already planning on doing a favorite smaller or favorite underrated YouTubers type of video, so I'm just gonna answer with the big ones now. So I'm just gonna name them off of the top of my head now, and hopefully I won't forget anyone, but if I do, I'm gonna add them later. Thomas Sanders, Dan and Phil, Jax Films, Anna Perna, Game Theory / Film Theory / GT Life, Community Channel, even if she pretty much never posts, Super Carlin Brothers, Paul and Bananas Books, Nathan said he's blowing up right now and I'm so happy because I've been following him for years and he was pretty much not known. Class Reflection, Melinda Kathleen Reese, and I think that's it, but just in case I forgot them, here would be the extra ones added in editing. Yeah? Good. What message are you trying to get across with your videos? Hopefully, positivism. Like, hey, I know that life seems like a bunch of sheep, but it's not. For years now, I've been a very negative and very pessimistic and very cynical person. To the point that my first reaction to everything tends to be a negative one. But for a while now, I've been watching these positive and optimistic influencers, YouTube and otherwise. And I've realized that I've been feeling so much better in everything. But I still find myself reacting negatively to things on instinct and having this negative outlook of things because I spent so many years reinforcing that mindset. So now I want to reinforce that positive part of myself that was born not so long ago, but that I hope can dominate my first basic instinct. And I want to reinforce it in other people as well, because I really truly believe that it can make people's lives so much better. Where are you from? Is this your first YouTube channel? Yes, as I said in my opening intro first video, it's my first channel. What does your username mean? I thought it was obvious. Do falls in like very little droplets. What is your channel about? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I don't have a niche. It's just me being my authentic self and trying to entertain you on the way. Why should anyone subscribe to your channel? Because you like my content? I mean, is there any other reason? If you like my content, you should subscribe so that you can get more of it. It's pretty simple. I do try to put up videos that will help people, even if it's just help them smile. But if that's not your thing, then you probably shouldn't subscribe. And if it is your thing, then you probably already subscribed. So, and would you look at that? There are no more questions in either of the tags. So, I guess we're done. Now you know a little bit more about me and I have officially done my first tag. So, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video so that it can, you know, fulfill its destiny. And I post new videos every Thursday. So, if you enjoyed this, you should subscribe. Because that way YouTube reminds you of it instead of you having to remember. As for myself, I wish you a very good day, or afternoon, or night, or whatever time it is when you're watching this, and I'll see you next time.